Are you thinking about getting a medical alert device to protect yourself or a loved one? Today I'd like to talk with you about the home systems from Medical Guardian. These systems are designed for at-home use only. So if you're looking for a medical device that can be used outside the home, see our companion video on Medical Guardian systems for on-the-go use. You'll find a link at the end of this video and also a link in the description below. Hi, I'm Jeff Hoyt, Editor-in-Chief of SeniorLiving.Org. In order to help seniors age with ease, we review medical alert device systems to see if they live up to the hype. Do they do a good job of protecting you or your loved ones by contacting first responders in case of emergency? Today I'm going to show you the family of Medical Guardian home emergency response devices. I'll test them, give you the latest prices, and explain who needs this cutting-edge technology to keep them safe at home. If you learned that your grandmother had to spend the night in a bathtub after a bad fall, you might consider getting her one of these devices. That actually happened to Jeff Gross in 2005 when this company didn't exist. So Jeff founded Medical Guardian and is still CEO of the Pennsylvania-based business today. The company makes 6 different systems to help people with a variety of needs and has protected more than 200,000 customers. So who needs these at-home systems? People living alone or alone for long periods. People who have a condition that could require immediate medical attention. People recovering from a major surgery, fall, heart attack, or stroke. Now, some people may think that calling 911 is sufficient, but not everyone has a cell phone. Even if they do, can you be sure your loved one always has their phone with them, charged? And calling 911 can be intimidating and impersonal. With these Medical Guardian devices, you can call for help with the touch of a button, making the aid request super simple during stressful times. The call center has your information, so you know who's calling and your medical situation. You can even call for non-emergency help as well. And with optional fall detection, these devices can call for help even when you can't. Medical Guardian offers 6 devices to protect its customers, 3 of them for at-home use. So we've got the classic Guardian. It works with a telephone landline. It's their least expensive system to use. And then you've got the Home Guardian. That works with a cellular network. You don't need cell service, but it uses the existing nationwide cellular network, connects you to a 24/7 monitoring center. Then there's a Family Guardian. The main unit looks a lot like the Classic, but it also has 3 in-home safety sensors to combine the benefits of medical alert systems with activity monitoring. Now, as a Medical Guardian customer, all of the equipment you need comes to you for free. You don't even pay for activation, only for the service. And you don't need to sign a long-term contract to make you keep paying when you want to stop. Let me show you how this high-quality equipment can protect you or a loved one. Let's start with the Classic Guardian, which is very easy to connect. You take the cable running between your phone jack and your phone, you put it in the unit, and then you connect the unit back to the phone with the different phone wire. You turn it on and that's it. It's a little on-off switch in the back. And then the lights in front indicate it's on and connected. And even if you lose your electricity, a backup battery will keep it powered for 32 hours. When you press the emergency call button, you'll hear a confirmation siren and the button will light up red.
Emergency alarm.
So it's really helpful, especially if it's in the middle of the night or during a blackout. And you can see it's even written in Braille. So using your phone line, the Classic Guardian will connect you to one of Medical Guardian's 24/7 US-based call centers. And they are trained professionals will contact first responders such as EMTs, police, or firefighters if the customer requests. And if they can't hear you, then they'll call your designated phone number to check up on your well-being. And if they can't reach you that way, they'll automatically send emergency services to ensure your safety. Call centers, they contain medically trained personnel. They've got many certifications to ensure their customers are getting the care and attention they need. Now, I know what you're thinking. If grandma falls in her house, who says she's going to fall close enough to reach the machine? You know, that might not happen even if she trips over the phone cord. So don't worry, because each Classic Guardian comes with a choice of wearable buttons. You can wear one as a neck pendant or around your wrist like a wristwatch. So if grandma falls or feels badly, you press one of these buttons, it triggers an emergency call as well. So instead of being within an arm's length of the unit, Medical Guardian says that pressing the pendant button will work even if you're 1,300 feet away from the unit. That's almost a quarter of a mile. Of course, your mileage may vary. we suggest you try a range test when you first get the system. So what you do is you just go to different parts of the house, the bathroom, the tub, the front yard, the backyard, the mailbox, whatever it is, and you keep pressing the button to see if it works. And you just want to make sure you tell them that you're just testing the system. The one big difference is that when you use one of these buttons is there's no speaker, so you can't talk to the operator through the pendant button. You have to be close to the unit to use the two-way speaker. So grandma's gonna have to be trained to have this button with her when she goes to the bathroom, or the system won't respond. The good news is these buttons are waterproof, so you can even wear them in the shower. And if there's a false alarm, if she accidentally triggers it, that's okay. You just tell the operator, hey, false alarm, and no dispatch is made. Unlike some home security system, there's no charge for false alarm. You get as many buttons presses as you need. So that means she could even go to bed every night wearing a button. And that can provide a strong sense of security, but it also increases the chance of a false alarm. You don't want to wake up by accidentally triggering this machine going off. So I don't mean to frighten you, but allow me to present one more scary scenario. What if grandma falls hard enough to knock herself out or lose her wits? How can this system help? So nearly all of the medical guardian systems come with optional fall detection, which dials the call center if triggered. So the fall detection monitors use an accelerometer to try to determine if the wearer has fallen. Now they're not 100% accurate, but they can really make the difference between life and death. And what if it's not an emergency? What if grandma's just feeling poorly, needs some personal help while she's in the bathroom, or her glasses aren't in the usual spot on the nightstand and she's ready to get out of bed? So Medical Guardian provides what they call a care circle, a list of care providers you give the company, such as family or neighbors. And when requested, instead of calling a first responder, the call center will reach out to a family or a friend who can help instead. I like this personal touch. Now let's talk about cost for a second. The basic classic Guardian system comes with a unit, choice of pendant buttons, for around $30 a month. It's like $1 a day. It's a small price to pay for protecting your loved ones. And the longer you commit, the more the price drops. Now, fall detection will set you back another $10 a month. If you want additional pendants, those are $3 a month. So you could protect multiple people in the same household with the same system. You can also attach wall buttons to high-risk areas around the house, like the bathroom, and those are only $3 a month. And they install pretty easily. And one really cool option is a wall-mounted button that has its own two-way speaker, so users could talk to the operators using a trigger word without being near the base unit. Those run $5 a month. Now, if there's an emergency, the emergency contact on the account is automatically notified. For an extra $3 a month, your entire care circle will be able to receive real-time text and email notifications about your loved one's emergencies. So the Classic Guardian is inexpensive, but it only works in homes with a working landline. What if you don't have one? No landline? No problem. Medical Guardian offers options for those who use cell phones. They even work for people with no phone at all. So the Home Guardian here connects to a nationwide cellular network to protect the people in your life. You don't need to sign up for additional phone service. It works the same way as the Classic. You press the button and a call center checks in with you and summons help if needed. Let's try a test. Press the emergency button here.
Call in progress. Call in progress.
This is a little longer than I'd like.
Call connected. Please stand by for an operator. Good afternoon, Jeff. This is Jasmine with Medical Guardian. Do you need help?
No, just testing the system, thank you. So, you've seen it in action. Let's talk about the prices. The Home Guardian costs about $35 a month, and it offers nearly the same options as the Classic Guardian at the same prices, fall detection, wearable pendants. But these only work up to 600 feet away from the base station. Wall buttons, but not voice-activated wall buttons, and care circle notifications. One additional option is different types of jewelry pendants that jazz up their look and make the wearable buttons more discreet. And these cost an additional $49. So besides being good for homes without a landline, the Home Guardian is good for women who prefer to keep their alert system on the down low. Now, for the ultimate in providing peace of mind for a loved one at home, Medical Guardian makes a product that can monitor a senior's activities as well as offer protection. Of course, you want to protect your loved ones in case of emergency if you can't be there. But you also want to make sure they're going through their daily routines, like eating, going for a walk. So one friend of mine has set up cameras in his mother's bedroom and kitchen 3,000 miles away so he can make sure she's all right. Medical Guardian offers a less obtrusive approach. So the Family Guardian is a cellular-based system, resembles the Classic Guardian, but it adds health and activity monitoring. Besides the base unit, which features the emergency call button and the wearable pendant buttons, the system also detects motion. So this advanced activity monitoring solution, it uses in-home motion sensors for places like the kitchen, bathroom, or hallway, and a door contact for the front door to be sure your loved one's out and about. You'll know when they enter the kitchen, or more importantly, when they don't. You'll know when they go out and when or if they return. The activity information collected by the sensors is available to family and caregivers to proactively identify possible health issues, so you can get the help you need before an incident occurs. You can look at the data online or through an app, and that means you'll receive instant notifications right to your email or your smartphone. So this system is helpful for monitoring people who might not follow their regular routine or wander off or simply forget to shut their front door. If your loved one spends the day in bed, you'll know that they need some help, even if it's just some TLC. So the Family Guardian system comes with this unit, a choice of pendant buttons, wrist or neck, and the sensors for around $80 a month. And you can add fall detection, additional pendants to protect additional family members, wall buttons to high-risk areas, and voice-activated wall buttons as well. So which of these devices is right for you? For the price conscious, it's hard to beat the Classic Guardian, about $1 a day, if you have a landline. If you don't, the Home Guardian works in any home, and the jewelry pendants are a nice touch for those self-conscious about wearing a medical alert system. For those who don't want to wait for an emergency but would rather monitor their loved ones day to day, the Family Guardian is a good choice because of the additional sensors. So a bigger question is, why choose Medical Guardian at all? Well, I mentioned some reasons earlier, including free equipment, no activation fees, and no long-term contracts. If you do want to sign up for a year, they'll lower their rate and guarantee the price, and even throw in some freebies like a lockbox. So when the call center engages emergency personnel, they'll share the lockbox code, and the lockbox has your keys in it, so they don't need to break down your door to help you. Even better, if you cancel, you can get a prorated refund for the months you haven't used. Of course, you need to return the equipment. Their 24/7 US-based call centers are certified by Underwriters Laboratory, which means they'll meet the highest set of standards of safety and reliability. They have medical personnel on staff and can even work with translation services if there's a language barrier. However, the call centers utilized are not owned by the company, so they're not under Medical Guardian's direct control, and they may change. As far as negatives, well, their prices are higher than some of their competitors, and they don't offer free trial. Their systems don't include options some of their competition does, like CO2 or smoke detection. But all in all, we're very impressed with Medical Guardian's products, and we think you will be too. If you're interested in safeguarding seniors who aren't homebound, check out our video test and review of Medical Guardian's on-the-go systems, including their smartwatch. You'll find the link at the end of this video and in the description below. For more products to help us age with ease, visit SeniorLiving.Org, where you can find and compare housing options for seniors, including assisted living, nursing homes, in-home care, and everything in between. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.